The dangers of driverless cars. On Tuesday, the California Department of Motor Vehicles ordered General Motors' Cruise unit to suspend its driverless cars over public safety concerns. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian has the latest on that story. Pras.
Hey, Shauna, not a good day for GM yesterday following pulling its guidance due to the UAW strike, holding back on its EV expansion. And then, as you mentioned, it's got its AV license pulled in the state of California for Cruise due to safety concerns. California says that GM misrepresented information about a safety and tech of its vehicles. This comes after a series of accidents, but one in particular really sticks out. A woman was hit by a vehicle and thrown in front of a Cruise vehicle, which then stopped on top of her. What Cruise didn't show was that the DMV was that after that, the Cruise vehicle traveled 20 feet at 7 miles per hour, dragging the pedestrian along with it and potentially causing further injuries. This is according to the DMV. The DMV says subsequent maneuvering of the vehicle indicates that Cruise's vehicles may lack the ability to respond in an appropriate manner during an accident. And for its part, Cruise says it's working with the DMV and NHTSA to aid their investigation and enhance the system. Cruise is pausing, as you said, pausing driverless AVs in San Francisco. But the DMV says Cruise can operate and continue pickups as long as there's a safety driver monitoring in every AV.
Pras, there had been some focus around Cruise as GM had been expected to spin off this unit, and they've year after year after year, it seems like, pushed back against that notion. Do risks like this kind of cause them, or does that trigger any kind of rethinking rather around that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard if you're an investor to invest in a company that potentially may be injuring people who are in the vehicles or outside the vehicles. You mentioned the Cruise was valued at multiple billions of dollars as only a couple of years ago, and then what happened was that you saw a lot of the AV theme sort of lose momentum. You saw Volkswagen and Ford pull the plug on their autonomous venture there. They're trying to actually focus more on sort of like assisted driving and adaptive cruise control, things like that. And so not level 4, level 5 autonomy, but a bit more below that. So I think Cruise has been a pretty ambitious project, and they really want to see autonomy happen. The question is, how soon will that be? And it seems like with these different struggles, in addition to the EV struggles of GM, it might take a lot longer than people think for when we actually might have full autonomous vehicles and robo-taxis like Elon Musk is sort of espousing.
Yeah, all right. A lot of work to still do, it seems, at least at this point. Pras, thanks so much for keeping tabs on this part of the GM business and more broadly, the ambitions for self-driving cars out there. Thanks, Pras.